Jenny was smoking.
This is really heavy.
Straight to the heart of America.
That was the most Lana thing ever. Oh god. If you ever wonder what it's like to be in my brain, that's a pretty good fucking indication. Oh my god. She's lost it.
Don't say you're over me.
Don't. The horns. Woo! Delusional world.
Into happiness, I can turn blue into something beautiful.
Sorry, mouth open.
Why can't you be
Sing it! I'm always so excited on one hand and then just so nervous on the other hand to come and do another Lana Del Rey album. Why am I nervous? I don't know. I just care about it. I care about it so much and I want to take in as much as possible and I don't want to let you guys down. And that's such a silly thing now that I'm saying it out loud. So I'm glad I said it out loud so I could verbally process. But I am ultimately extremely excited to do Blue Banisters today. I'm also a little bit like, this is the second last one. So to be honest, I'm starting to feel a bit of sadness, even though, you know, obviously there's another new one that's coming at some point. So hopefully May, fingers crossed. Anyways, we'll get over it. We'll face our fear and we'll go through Blue Banisters. Hello, welcome to Passion Dump of an Autist. My name is Val. Thank you so much for being here if you're new. If you're not new and you've come back, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment your favorite song. I like to have these little discussions in the comment section. It's always great. I also have a Patreon where you can also big time support the channel. That's kind of what's keeping me afloat right now a little bit, with just being able to put the time and energy into this channel. So I'm so appreciative of all my amazing Patreon subscribers. If you'd like to help out, get all the uncut reactions, chat about Lana Del Rey, get all the inside scoop from me and my content, then that is the best place for you. You can visit my link in the description. Yeah, let's do it. 1 hour, 1 minute. This is a long one. I don't know what to expect. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. So we're just gonna go into it head first. Fearless. Textbook.
I guess you could call it textbook.
Okay, I was fiddling with the volume. Sorry, let's do it again. We always do this. I love how that started so far. I know we only got 5 seconds in, but very dark and it feels like a storytelling. It almost feels like film noir or something. I don't know. Ooh, and you can hear the...
I guess you could call it
What are
text.
those? Like the crickets or like cicadas or something? Like the outdoor noise? Okay, sorry. We'll get there. We'll get there. Dip my toe in a little bit and then we get into it.
I guess you could call it textbook. I was looking for the father I wanted back.
Ooh.
And I thought I found it in Brentwood. It seemed only appropriate you'd easily have my back.
It reminds me of like Salvatore for some reason. Not the content, not what we're talking about, but just the feeling of it.
And then there was the issue of her. I didn't even like myself or love the life I had. And there you were with shining stars, standing blue with open arms. Could we do this?
That was eerie.
Damn.
That was so eerie. I don't know how to feel yet. I know usually I have a lot to fucking say, like after every single line. That's just usually how my reactions go. But for some reason, I'm baffled. Not in a bad way. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. I was looking for the father I wanted back. Are we talking about a man again and filling that void? And then there was the issue of her. That always kind of makes me think of her mother, which again, you guys already kind of told me about. I didn't even like myself or love the life I had. And there you were, shining stars, standing blue with open arms. You touched the detriment most of the friends I knew already had. The wound, the harm, you got a Thunderbird, my daddy had one too. So she is comparing, it does seem like she's comparing like a love interest to her father, which makes total sense. Which is why I tend to, or in the past, not this version of me is done with that. But there was a past version of myself, many past versions of myself that, you know, goes for people who I know are gonna abandon me. You know, because that feels comfortable and safe, right? I'm used to that. I know that's what men are supposed to do, right? Not right, obviously. But yeah, it's interesting. But let's rewrite history, right? Which is what I'll be doing, right? In my next relationship. I'll do this dance with you. I just want to dance with you. You know, I'm not that girl. You know, I'll never be. Which girl? The boring one? No, you'll never be boring. What do you think he wants? Maybe just the way we're different could set me free. Totally. Totally. When I saw, you saw who I am. That's beautiful. God, I wish I was with my father. He could see us in all our splendor. Okay. We're just, you know what it is? It's just, we're setting it up. There's still a lot more to say in this.
I screamed for them.
I really like the, I think it's very immersive also, sonically. So I could see myself just listening to this song and enjoying it and not even paying attention to the lyrics at all. But because it's a reaction, because I normally really deep dive into the lyrics, I'm finding it hard. You know what? Fuck that. Let's go back to the beginning. And we just read the lyrics, so now I can immerse myself in the sonic landscape. That's what I want to do. Do what you want, Val.
Call it textbook. I was looking for the father I wanted back. It seemed only appropriate you'd easily have my back. And then there was the issue of her. I didn't even like myself or love the life I had. And there you were with shining stars, standing blue with open arms. You dodged the detriment most of the friends I knew already had.
So he was able to kind of see into her soul and the wounds that she carries, or this is how I'm interpreting it, quicker than, you know, the friends she had and she's been with for so long, and he was able to maybe see her in a way, in a different way.
Could we do this dance again? Do you think if I go
That
blind
bass.
we could get our old love back?
This bass is like,
I guess this is really the end. I never felt jealous before this year, but I'm jealous now. People say we're too much alike, but maybe finally that'll make it right at the end of all these sleepless nights.
tempo changes really interesting in this.
I'll do this dance with you. You know I'm not that girl. You know I'll never be. Maybe just the way we're different could set me free. And we were screaming Black Lives Matter in the crowd at a old man river. And I saw, you saw who I am. God, I wish I was with my father. He could see us in all our splendor, all the things I couldn't want for him. I screamed for them. I screamed for them. Old Man River keeps rolling, with or without him. Old Man River keeps rolling, without him on my home man. Old Man River keeps
I still, like, I have no idea who that's about. That one really confused the fuck out of me, and I don't say that often, right? I'm usually pretty confident. I don't know where to go from here. To be honest, because usually I'm so intuitive and it's making me sad that I don't know what we're talking about. I'm really confused. I'm just not getting a finger on the pulse of this one for some reason. Or are we talking about multiple people in this? Just the way we're different could set me free, but then also she says in another part, people say we're too much alike. I'm really, I'm baffled by this one. Usually I have such a feeling and like an understanding of at least like I said, the feeling that we're getting, and I don't even understand the feeling of this. I feel numb. I don't, and this isn't me. The song is really fucking cool, and sonically it's very interesting. It's very dark, to be honest. Sonically it sounds so dark, and so I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay, I need to move on because I literally, like, it's actually giving me anxiety because I have no idea what's going on. Which again is silly. I understand it's silly, but I care so much about this. And shit has just really been up and down for me lately, and so personally, and so getting frustrated over not understanding something was just not on my bingo card for today. Something is not connecting with me. But that's how it goes, right? With I think I put a lot of pressure on myself too, because so many people have been like, I can't wait for Blue Banisters. I can't wait for you to hear Blue Banisters, Blue Banisters, Blue Banisters, Blue Banisters. And it's like, I don't know how to go in with like a new without pressure, right? I don't I don't understand that one. I'm sorry. I don't understand that one. I don't know who we're talking about, what we're talking about. I don't know the feeling that we're getting to. This is a good lesson. This is a good lesson for me. This is a good lesson for anybody watching me. Sometimes you just have to let these things go. And that's okay, because you know what? I might come back to this when I listen to it tomorrow and it'll click, because this happens. This happens with music. This happens with art, and that's completely normal and fine, and you should never, in my opinion, you should never force it. It's sad that I spent half an hour just being like, I don't understand it, but here we are. We're gonna move on. Usually the first track I'm able to get a sense of what we're doing, and I feel like and maybe that is the feeling. I don't know. I feel lost in the dark when I listen to it. And that's how I've been feeling. I'm crying, but I'm not crying over this song. I'm crying, I guess, over how the song made me feel, which I guess is art in itself. It is mirroring my frustration at life and how in the dark I've been. I don't know. We're gonna move on. We keep it moving, babe.
There's a picture on the wall of me on a John Deere. Jenny handed me a beer, said, how the hell did you get there? Oklahoma. There were flowers that were dry, sitting on the dresser. She asked me where they're from. I said, a place I don't remember. Oh.
I need to take a second. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Something really triggered me, but I can't even place. Like, usually I'm pretty good at, I was so good going into this. Usually, you guys know me, I'll message and be like, oh, I'm gonna have to delay this reaction because I'm not feeling it today. Today I went into this being like, this is the day. I'm so excited. I just trust it, trust the process. I think I had expectations going in, which is not good. I really tried not to. It was like an ego shattering to be like, fuck, I don't know what's going on. That's actually a good thing because, like I said, with things like this, they're all, when you feel a little bit uncomfortable or you're having kind of a more negative experience, I think what I've learned is to look at the big picture and kind of go, okay, what is this teaching me? Why is this happening right now? Why am I feeling like this? What is this teaching me for the bigger picture? And ultimately, I'm realizing that I'm putting a lot of stock on these reactions. I love them so much and I love this community. And as I explained in the beginning, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of it ending. I'm afraid of it not going where I want it to go. I'm letting go of the fear that I have for being myself. And sometimes what happens when you're actually shedding these things, they come back with a vengeance. We're shedding that version of ourselves, right? And that certainly is, like I said, it's been up and down. So I'll have a day where I feel so confident and so good in my skin. And then the next day it's like a complete 180. Yeah, it's been weird. But you're seeing in real time me shed this old version of myself. That's what I set out to do. That's what I want to do here on the internet. I mean, because that's what I am. I've always been a phoenix, but I've never documented it. I'm documenting it this time. Yeah, anyways. That has nothing to do with Lana Del Rey. I'm just going through my thought process and why this is difficult for me right now. And, part of me is like, fuck, let's just pack it in, sleep on it, come back tomorrow. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a bad idea either. I have a new resilience and it feels right to keep it moving, babe. And just let whatever happens.
There's a picture on the wall of me on a John Deere. Jenny handed me a beer, said, how the hell did you get there? Oklahoma. There were flowers that were dry, sitting on the dresser. She asked me where they're from. I said, a place I don't remember. Oklahoma. Jenny jumped into the pool. She was swimming with Nikki Lane. She said, most men don't want a woman with a legacy, it's her vein. She said, you can't be amused, be happy too. You can't blacken the pages with Russian poetry and be happy. And that blue banisters. Ooh. Said he'd fix my weather vane, give me children, take away my pain, and paint my banisters blue. My banisters blue. There's a hole that's in my heart. All my women try and heal. They're doing a good job convincing me that it's not real. It's heat lightning. Cause there's a man that's in my past. There's a man that's still right here. He's real enough to touch, and in my darkest nights he's shining.
Oh,
Jenny was smoking.
this is really heavy. And maybe that's what I was feeling. I don't know what the first song was about, but it just feels so heavy. It just feels like a lot to hold. There's a hole that's in my heart. All my women try and heal. They're doing a good job convincing me that it's not real. So there's a man that's in my past. There's a man that's still here. A dark paradise. Blue banisters. Blue is such an interesting color. Take away my pain and paint my banisters blue. Oh. Okay.
By the pool, we were riding with Nikki Lane. I said, I'm scared of the Santa Clarita fires. I wish that it would rain. I said, the power of us three could bring absolutely anything except that one thing. The diamonds, the rust, and the rain. The thing that washes away the
I love that. The diamonds, the rust, and the rain.
'Cause now when weather turns to May, all my sisters come to paint my banisters green.
Ooh.
My blue banisters gray. Texan makes eye in the bay. Chucky's making birthday cake.
Her sister, I know that
Chickens
now.
running bare feet, there's a baby on the way. And now my blue banisters are green and gray. Summer comes, winter goes, spring has skipped, God knows. Summer comes, winter goes, spring I sleep, heaven knows. Every time it turns to May, all my sisters fly to me to
I feel absolutely assaulted. Oh, it's so heavy. That is jail. Jail. What the fuck happened in May? She lost somebody, right? The Dark Paradise. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. Usually I'm got so much to say. Said she'd come back every May. Because I met a man who said he'd come back every May. I don't even know if it's like literal or if like this is all just a big metaphor for when you're grieving and there's always those like ghosts around, there's always those reminders and those things, and the people around you are often able to, they can't take that pain away, but they can, you know, help you transmute that pain into something different, which is what I take away from, you know, painting the banisters green and gray instead of, why did I know to wear green today, even though it's clearly called banister blue? I had a feeling I needed to wear green. I still don't know what the fuck is going on, but am I into it? Like I said, the first song, it baffled me. Not in a bad way, but like I said, it definitely set up the mood of, for me, it frustrated the fuck out of me, if I'm being honest. It frustrated me because I didn't know what was going on, but I did feel this looming darkness and heaviness that then I went on for 20 minutes about my own life and why why I'm feeling dark and heavy myself. So I mean, I guess in that way it did its job, maybe. And then we get to this song and it just, then the floodgates just opened, right? So it's like, I don't know. Like, this clearly sounds like, you know, losing a great love to me. Summer comes, winter goes, spring I skip, God knows. Summer comes, winter goes, spring I sleep, heaven knows. All my sisters fly to me to paint. Beautiful. That was stunning. That was absolutely stunning. Okay. All right, take it away, Arcadia. Ooh, I like the piano starting.
My body is a map of LA. I stand straight like an angel with a halo.
Ooh, I love that imagery.
The Hilton Hotel window screaming, hey, baby, let's go. My chest, the Sierra Madre. My hips, every high and byway that you trace with your fingertips like a Toyota. Run your hands over me like a Land Rover in Arcadia.
What is an Arcadia? I don't know what that is. Is this a place? Like, because I'm just gonna hyperfixate. Both a real religion in Greece and a metaphorical concept. An idyllic, pastoral, and harmonious place often associated with nature and simple living. So it's like a, oh my god. Okay. So it's like a heaven. Ish. It's not heaven. Harmony in nature, balance. I want it. Region or scene of simple pleasure and quiet. I mean, it's what I'm searching for constantly. So I'm glad I know the word now. Okay, good. We're learning new things. An image or idea of life in the countryside that's believed to be perfect. Yeah. I love that. My body is a map of LA. I stand straight like an angel with a halo.
In Arcadia, all roads that lead to you as integral to me as arteries that pump the blood that flows straight to the heart of me, America.
Yes, all roads that lead to you as integral to me as arteries that pump the blood that flows straight to the heart of me. That is beautiful. Arteries, heart of me. I love that. I love that.
America, I can't sleep at home tonight. Send me a Hilton hotel or across on the hill. I'm a lost little girl finding my way to you, Arcadia.
Ooh, I love the strings. They're so
My body
delicate
is a
in the back.
map of LA, and my heart is like paper. I hate you. I'm not from the land of the palms, so I know I can't stay here. I'm not native, but my curves San Gabriel all day. My lips like the Felix the Bay. If you think that you know yourself, you can come over. Lay your hands on me like you're a Land Rover in Arcadia.
Beautiful.
Arcadia.
Her voice is so different in this, and I love
Roads
it.
that lead to you as integral to me as arteries that get the blood.
If you've watched my last few live reactions, I think from the last 2 albums that we've done, the one thing I said in, I think it was both NFR and Chemtrails, where I said in at least one performance for each of them that I really loved her mix, which is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a mix in your voice where you're mixing your head tone and your chest voice. And it wasn't something that I heard her use a lot in the earlier stuff. And it's like she's developed this part of her voice after so many years, which is so cool and interesting. And she's really using that, is what I'm hearing in a lot of these lines in this song. And it sounds so different from the way that she has recorded past albums, and I love it. I love it. It's beautiful.
Flowing straight to the heart of me, America. I need a miracle. I can't sleep at home tonight. Send me a hill hotel or a cross on the hill. I'm a lost little girl, finding my way to you. Arcadia. They built me up 300 feet tall just to tear me down. So I'm leaving with nothing but laughter in this town, Arcadia. Finding my way to you. I'm leaving them as I was, 5'8", Western Belle, plus the hate that they gave. By the way, thanks for that. On the way, I'll pray for you. But you'll need a miracle, America.
Oh, that hits even harder, I think, in 2025. That line, I can't sleep at home tonight, send me a Hilton hotel or cross on the hill. I'm a lost little girl, finding my way to you. Isn't it hilarious? Not hilarious, but how I literally just talked about being lost in the dark before hearing this song, and then now maybe this was the exact emotional place I needed to be in. Maybe it's perfect that I'm feeling lost right now. It's so interesting. That too, I'm not from the land of the palms, so I know I can't stay here. I'm not native, but that felt so heartbreaking to me because I know how much California means to her. She sings about it on every record, you know, and so her to be like, I don't even feel at home here anymore. Yeah. But she's still so hopeful. She knows that she's going to find this connection, this little piece of utopia that she creates. She still knows, finding my way to ya. And they built me up 300 feet tall just to tear me down. So I'm leaving with nothing but laughter and this town. By the way, thanks for that. I'll pray for you. But you'll need a miracle, America. Ooh, okay. This is an experience. We're only 3 songs in, and it's already an experience. Interlude, the trio. Oh.
My body.
Ooh. That's a... That really shocked me. Yes! Please, I needed the dark, sexy beats that make me want to cry and be sexy at the same time. I needed that. I needed the interlude. She knew it. She knew I needed this interlude. Thank you. That was the most Lana thing ever. I love this woman. That was very Lana. Thank God, because we're listening to Lana, but if you know, you know. Okay, black bathing suit. Let's go. Let's do this. Ooh. I can't. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It's like, it's so hard doing this and having these like weird reactions and then trying to explain it to people who aren't inside my head. It's so weird because I realize that I'm a very strange person and some of the reactions I have are very strange, but if you were in my head, you would get it. I have a very deep connection to birds. I haven't talked about this before. It hasn't been relevant. I often see birds as signs, not all the time, but I know it when they are. And well, like crows have been one very strong sign, and to hear that crow, it just, yeah, sorry, it threw me off because I was like, what? Yes? What are we saying? What was the sign? What are we saying? It's like my brain is... Anyways, sorry. I'm a weird... I could see myself, like, you know, the like bird lady in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York? I feel like that's like a version of me. Like, I love birds. Anyways, okay, cool. Sorry. Let's keep going. You don't need to know all of that, but I'm telling you, if you're in my head, you want to understand why that just made me very shocked and surprised. I don't even think it's a crow. It's probably a seagull. But it doesn't matter because it triggered that part of my brain, and that's fine. Is it? I don't know. Now I'm questioning myself, and that's fine. It's a bird.
Grenadine, quarantine, I like you alive.
Ooh.
It's LA on Zoom, Target parking lot. And if this is the end, I want a boyfriend, someone to eat ice cream with and watch television.
Yeah.
Where I come from the mall with. Guess what I really meant is when I'm being honest, I'm tired of this shit.
Me too.
'Cause my body is my temple, my heart is one too. The only thing that still fits me is this black bathing suit. You don't know me any better than they do.
Oh God.
Our time is run over, so the only time you'll ever see me is in your dreams in my black bathing suit. Looking at me, looking over at you, real cute. Cause you said I was bad, let me show you how bad girls do. Cause no one does it better.
So interesting production. Ooh, it's so chaotic.
Does it better. Swisher sweet magazines, promise you it's not hard. Cause of you that I mean, it's my afterthoughts. And what I never said, well, there's a price on my head. It's nothing to do with them. It's my karmic lineage. So I'm not friends with my mother. Well, I still love my dad. Untraditional lover. Can you handle that? I guess I'm complicated. My life's sorta too. I wish you could see to my soul through this black bathing suit. You don't know me any better than they do, baby. Cause I sing like an angel.
Yes, you do.
My heart's like one too.
Yes.
The only thing that fits is this black bathing suit. Looking at me, looking over at you, real cute. Cause you said I was bad, let me show you how bad girls do.
It's like she has these like fever dreams, these change ups, they happen all the time, but this one is so different. It's so chaotic, which I imagine to be just in this moment how her mind is. It's just like it's everywhere. War in my mind, right? It's my karmic lineage. So I'm not friends with my mother, but I still love my dad. Untraditional lover, can you handle that? This line did it for me. Really hit me. I wish you could see to my soul through this black bathing suit. I've been saying it over and over again. She just wants to see someone to actually like see her for who she is, who she actually is, the soul. And that I relate to.
Looking at me, looking over at you, real cute. Cause you said I was bad, let me show you how bad girls do.
Like it's so chaotic.
You said I was bad, let me show you how bad girls do. Cause no one does it better.
If you ever wonder what it's like to be in my brain, that's a pretty good fucking indication. That is wild. Very uncomfortable, to be honest, because it just feels, I don't know, it just feels like the way my thoughts feel like sometimes. And yeah. It's not fun sometimes.
Said I was bad and I'll show them what bad girls do. My black bathing suit. Go on, let them talk about me.
Yes.
It's just yesterday's news. The fucking broke and we're laughing about it.
Oh God.
Now hear me when you get the blues. We'll have the last laugh about
Oh my God, she's
By the way, thanks for the shoes. Your inches really made stacks. Your inches really made stacks. Your inches really made stacks.
she's it. She's lost it. She's lost it. She's lost it. She's lost it. Oh my God. She's lost it. I get it. I relate. She's crashing out. I get it. I relate. Oh my God. Especially during the pandemic. How many of these did we have every week? It's so real of her to make a song about this. I can't. I can't. Oh my God. I get it. I get it. I hate that I get it.
Just really made us laugh and live for me. Just really made us laugh and live for me. So thanks for that.
Yeah. That's a wild time. That was absolutely nutso. Super appreciate it though. I totally feel it. I feel it. I feel it. She's such a real one for that. If you lie down with me. This is beautiful already.
Put your red boots on, baby, giddy up. Baby wants to dance, baby gets away. Treat me nice, tattoo me with that whiskey breath. Tour me twice, treat you like a holiday. And don't say you're over me when we both know that you ain't. Don't say you're over me, baby, it's already too late. Just do what you do best with me. Dance me all around the room. Spin me like a ballerina super high. Dance me all around the moon. Light me up like the 4th of July. Once, twice, 3 times the guy I ever thought I would meet. So don't say you're over me when we both know that you lie. If you lie down, lie next to me. La 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 la. If you lie down, lie next to me. La 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 la. When you lie down, lie next to me. Get your jacket on, be a gentleman.
It's bringing up so many weird emotions for me because the whole idea of like when we both like don't say you're over me when we both know that you lie. I was thinking about how when I am done in a relationship, like with almost every one of my breakups, when I'm done, I'm like so done. So I was like, oh, I can't relate to that because I just would never say that. And then I remembered that that's such a lie. But I've only ever felt this once in my whole life. And there's this person that I didn't even date. It was like a situationship that doesn't even make any sense that I would carry this for so many years. But there's this like situationship that for some reason I have this type of attitude where I'm like, you're such a fucking idiot. Like, you're an idiot. I saw and I felt the way you looked at me. And I know, I mean, if you've been with me at all, you know how intuitive I am. I know that this person felt something deep with me, and I think it fucking scared the shit out of them. And so for whatever reason, that has just plagued me over the past like 5 fucking years, to be honest with you. I've had other relationships. It doesn't matter because this person has been on my fucking shoulder for 5 years. And I just want to be like, yeah, I guess they're on, I made them on this shoulder, so we'll boot them off here. Like, get the fuck away. It's like that thing that you don't think about. Like I said, even I was listening to this song and I was like, oh, I don't relate to that. But then all of a sudden it hit me and I was like, but it's always there. There is, like, it's not hitting me because it's not even conscious. It's like an unconscious thing that just sits with me for 5 years. Like, go away. Well, remember I said I was shedding stuff, shedding limiting beliefs? Maybe I'm shedding that too. Because if they loved me, they'd love me. Right? But God, sometimes you just know you're looking at someone and like, you're lying. You're just a scared little boy. And you're lying. But like, that's not my problem. That's none of my business. That's your business. But it's annoying. It's just annoying because you're like, you could just open your heart. You could. Or I'm just completely delusional. Or I'm not, but they don't even know. Like, it's not even conscious for them either. Because like I said, most of the time it's not like a conscious thought that stays with me, but there's this like subconscious pull to this person, and it's annoying because I'm like, this person sucks. I don't want it. Get away. Like, I would just want to move on and be with someone who truly appreciates me for who I am. And so this song is annoying to me. I love the song. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, it just made me think of that, and now I'm annoyed. This album certainly is bringing up stuff, and so we're totally immersed now. I know it was hard. It was probably really hard to watch me react to that first song, and I apologize for that. I don't apologize for being myself, but it does suck when it's like, because you guys probably are excited to see me be excited, right? And so when I was feeling frustrated, I'm sure that was hard to watch, and that I apologize. I don't apologize for being myself. I do apologize that it was probably uncomfortable for you to watch, as uncomfortable as it was for me to kind of feel these weird feelings and not understand where they were coming from. I still am excited to go back to that first song to like see the connection. But yeah, anyways.
If you lie down, lie next to me.
If you lie down, lie next to me. I just want to dance with you. We could catch this butterfly together, or whatever the fuck that lyric is. Like, just do it. God damn it.
When you lie down, lie next to me. Get your jacket on, be a gentleman. Get into your truck and pick me up at 8.
I love how she's singing this.
Cause we were built for the long haul freight train. Burnt by fire without trial like a stowaway.
Burnt by fire without trial.
And don't say you're over me.
Don't.
When they all know that you ain't. If you lay down, lie next to me. Dance me all around the room. Spin me like a ballerina super high. Dance me all around the moon. Like 6 times till I'm sick and I cry. Once, twice, 3 times the guy I ever thought I would meet. So don't say you're over me when they all know that you're lying. If you lie down right next to me, lie, 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 lie. If you lie down right next to me, lie, 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 lie. If you lie down right next to me.
The horns. I fucking love this song. I love it, but it's fucking annoying. Don't misunderstand me. I actually do love it. I was just thinking in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, man, this is such a delusional song. And then the horns come in. And I mean that with love, and I mean that with relating to it. Okay? So if you relate to this, I'm not, well, maybe I am calling you delusional, but I'm with you. I'm also delusional. And so, you know, we're in a club together and with our horns and dancing around the room with them. Oh my god, guys. I am strong enough for this, okay? I'm going to be fine. I will have to take care of myself after this reaction because this is a lot. Fucking horns. I can't. Oh my god, and that, the line almost had me. It almost had me. I almost just, like, broke down, and I didn't, so fine. I'm sure we have lots of breaking down to do. It's fine, but it almost had me. There was, like, this little twinge when I was like, and then I just kept going, and then the horns came in, and so we were fine. But this, once, twice, 3 times the guy I ever thought I would meet. But not enough to fucking realize it yourself and to take what you deserve. Delusional land. Woo! Delusional world with the horns. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys are seeing a different side of me. I've gone up the wall and I'm fine though. We're drinking water. We're good. This is bringing out some human moments in me.
And you lie down right next to me.
Supposed to find it funny, but I find it fucking hilarious. In a very sad, heartbreaking way, by the way. I'm not being disrespectful, or I'm trying not to be. It's just I very relate to this. It's like that moment where you laugh at the ridiculousness of something until you just start breaking down and crying. I could see myself listening to this song and doing that. I fucking love that song. That's my favorite so far. That is my favorite so far. Isn't that hilarious? My favorite song is the song that I literally called annoying. Oh, that brought me so much joy, so much catharsis through so much heartbreak from so long ago. Like, I've processed so many emotions from, like I said, like about 5 years ago. And I processed it, and I moved on, and I dated other people, and I, like I said, I didn't even date this person. And so there was some catharsis at just how ridiculous that pull that person has had on me all these years, that I haven't even been talking to this person. I don't even talk to this person. They're not in my life. They're not my friend. They're not anything. But they looked at me once and they saw me. They saw my soul and I saw their soul. And that's what did it. Because that's rare. I wish it wasn't. But that's what the hold was. I'm so sorry. I think this is a terrible reaction. This is either the worst reaction that I've ever done or it's the best. I don't know which one. But I am being real. I'm so sorry. I'm not 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 sorry. Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, I love the higher notes on the piano like that.
Let's keep it simple, babe. Don't make it complicated. Don't tell me to be glad when I'm sad. I really hate that. I try not to be bad. Eccentricity's holding me back. If I could be more like you, I would, but I can't, and I'm glad about that. What if someone had asked, Castle not to be sad?
Totally.
Never known who he was or the man he'd become. There would be no blue period. Let me run with the wolves. Let me do what I'll do. Let me show you how sadness can turn into happiness. I can turn blue into something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful like you. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yep, we're there. We're there. We're there. I'm so different to this woman. Like, I'm so incredibly different than her. I was just watching or listening to that radio interview that long-term community member Chloe had asked me to watch during chemtrails. It was I don't know, it was a radio interview and she was talking about a lot of shit actually. And I was just thinking during that, like, I'm so different than her. Like, my way of thinking on life and like so many different things, I'm just so different than her. Obviously, like, we're different human beings, which is fine. It's just amazing to me that I still, like, there are things that she says that I'm just like, you wrote this out of my head. This is me. This is how I feel. I mean, you've put it into more beautiful, more poetic words. So it's so interesting to me. Let me run with the wolf. I mean, you guys know my obsession with wolves lately, and I listened to part 1 of Women Who Run with Wolves, and life-changing. Can't wait to listen to part 2. I am on that journey. But yeah, and then this, let me show you how sadness can turn into happiness. I can turn blue into something beautiful. Didn't I don't remember what I was talking about, but didn't I talk about something like transmuting energy at the beginning of this reaction somewhere? I don't know what I was going on about, but I remember saying that in this reaction because that's me. That's what I do. That's my specialty. That's what I'm on this planet to do. And I think to help others learn how to do the same thing, because I feel like I've done that my whole life. I always do that, which is what we're doing today, right? You saw how frustrated I got and how dark my energy kind of was after that first song, and then we've been able to transmute it into something beautiful, into light and love. And I don't get it. I don't get how she's singing my soul. But like I said, when you hear her talk, I'm like, she couldn't be farther from me. personality-wise. But there's these like core, maybe that's it. It's like personalities so far from each other, but I think like some core beliefs maybe, or like core values might be very similar between me and her. But like I said, how they're expressed is very different. So it's like, it's so confusing to listen to her talk and be like, oh, okay, I don't, you know, that's not how I would describe it or whatever. But then I listen to her music and I'm like, you're literally just, you wrote this song about my brain and about my soul. How did you do that? Anyways.
Oh, beautiful like you. Let's keep it simple, babe. We can't afford to change it. Don't turn me into something I'm not. There's no way to sustain it. I try not to hold back. It seems either way it makes you mad. So I'll be who I'll be. If you think that that's cool, then I'll take you back.
I'll be who I'll be.
What if someone had asked, got so not to be sad? Never known who he was or the man he'd become. There would be no blue period. Let me run with the wolves. Let me do what I do. Let me show you how sadness can turn into happiness. I can turn blue into something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful like you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful like you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful like you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful like you.
Oh, I love that one too. That was so good. Okay. Violets for Roses. Such an interesting title. I'm excited about this one. Okay.
There's something in the air. The girls are running around in summer dresses with their masks off, and it makes me so happy. Larchmont Village smells like lilies of the valley, and the bookstore doors are opening, and it's finally happening. Ever since I fell out of love with you, I fell back in love with me. And boy, does it feel sweet, like a summer breeze. Since I fell out of love with you, I fell back in love with the city, like the Paramount sign sparkling, sparkling just for.
So beautiful to hear. Oh, I'm so happy. And it's how I feel after my most recent breakup. It was one of the hardest heartbreaks I've ever gone through in my entire life, and I've never been more in love with myself. And I'm not just saying that. I put in the hard work because I had to. It was the only thing I could fucking do because I was devastated. And look where we are. God, it's beautiful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that she feels that way. Oh, that makes my heart so happy.
Me. You made me trade my violets for roses. You tried to trade in my new truck for roses. Don't forget all of these things that you love are the same things I hate. A simple life, I chose this. You made me trade my violets for roses. You tried to take all the pink off my
just let people be who they are. If you're not into that, if that's not your thing, don't try to change them. Just move on to the next one. Let people be who they are. Let people have their own journey and their own experience. Please. Oh, that makes me so angry.
Trade of violets for roses.
That makes me angry. When people try to stifle
There's something
a
in
woman.
the air. I hope it doesn't change, that it's for real. The beginning of something big happening. And by the mayor, the rallies in the streets have ceased, and still the shadows haunt the avenue. The silence is deafening. Ever since I fell out of love with you, I fell back in love with the streets. And God, does it feel sweet, like a summer breeze. Ever since I fell out of love with you, I break dance to the back.
I just want to, like, I'm in a basement right now. I want to be outside with the sun in a field of fucking daisies, twirling in a dress, listening to this. Like, it's a crime that I can't do that right now. I will do that though, just not as part of this reaction.
Big, and God, does it sound sweet, like it's playing just for me. You made me trade my violets for roses. You tried to trade in my new truck for roses. Don't forget all of these things that you love are the same things I hate. A simple life, I chose this. You made me trade my violets for roses. You tried to take all the pink off my toes, and God knows the only mistake that a man can make is trying to make a woman change and trade her violets for roses. Trade her violets for roses. Trade her violets for roses. There's something in the air. The girls are running around in summer dresses with their masks off, and it makes me so happy.
Okay, that one, stunning. I loved that one, but it was like making me simultaneously very happy and also very angry that she also went through an experience like that. Anyways, Dealer. So interesting, so different.
Please don't try to find me through my dealer. He won't pick up his phone.
Who is this? This isn't fun.
Please don't try my father either. He ain't been home for years. I know I'm no spirit seeker. I can sleep through the tears. I get lost in the ether.
I check it, I wreck it, I turn it around.
Gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all
one shirt.
That would, like, I was so confused because, like, I don't know who this is singing. And then she comes in and just destroys it. In a good way, I mean. I check it, I wreck it, I turn it around. I gave you all my money, gave you all my money. Dealer, like drug dealer, possibly, or I'm trying to think of if there's like a metaphor here, or if we're talking about the addiction again, or I'm trying to figure it out. I don't quite know how literal to take it. That was wild though. I want to hear her part again here.
I check it, I wreck it, I turn it around. I gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all my money. I don't wanna live. I don't wanna give you nothing. 'Cause you never give me nothing back.
It almost feels like, I don't know if I'm way off base here, and it's fine if I am. We're just spitting first reactions, how we're feeling. It almost feels like it could be another fame metaphor. Oh, we've done a few of them throughout the last, whatever, however many albums, since like Honeymoon, pretty much. It could be that, but I don't know. But it could be that. I don't want to give you nothing because you never gave me nothing.
Why can't you be good for something? Not one shirt off your back.
Because I know there's a lot of festering anger about a lot of things that have transpired.
Why can't you be good for something? Not one shirt off your back.
Please don't try to find me through my dealer. He won't pick up his phone. Please don't try my doctor either. He won't take any calls. He's no fucking spirit healer. We just come start to talk. But he's gone now for the weekend.
I check it, I wreck it, and I was late. I gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all my money, gave you all my money. I don't wanna live.
Oh,
I don't wanna give you nothing.
sing it.
'Cause you never give me nothing back.
Stunning vocals.
Why can't you be good for something? Not one shirt off your back. Why can't you be good for
Not her putting an angel number in her fucking song. Transformation, too. Or that's what it means for me, anyway, when I get that message. Okay. This is wild. I love this song. Very different, and it makes me why aren't we doing like a Screamo album, Lana? Like, please. Please? Do you see the vision? I want a heavy metal Lana album. I see the vision through this song. I know it's nothing like that, but I see the vision. I hear the vocals. I feel the anger and the passion, and I want it. I want it. We've been deprived. I'm so nuts. This album is making me go cuckoo in the best way, and it's okay.
something? One shirt off your back.
Circuits are busy.
Goodbye.
I'm using that. I am using that in my everyday life now. If someone is bugging me, I'm just gonna be like, all circuits are busy, goodbye. Just turn around and leave. I am. I'm using that. If someone is being ridiculous. Not for like the normal people that deserve respect. I mean for the people that haven't given me respect. I'm just gonna say, all circuits are busy, goodbye.
Circuits are busy.
I love it.
You're high.
That was weird and wonderful. That was so weird and wonderful. That was great. How are we doing? Oh, look it. We're doing well. Holy shit. We're on 10. God. I thought I was going to stop listening to it after Textbook. Not because I didn't like Textbook, because I was so frustrated that I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I was like, this is what I was thinking in my head. I was like, I'm clearly not in the right mood for this, so I need to pack it up, try it again tomorrow. Kept going. Man, am I glad we kept going, because this has been amazing. Oh, and we have some really cool, some of my favorite titles coming up, the titles that I'm most excited about. So, Thunder. Oh. Stunning.
You roll like thunder when you come crashing in. Down ain't been the same since you left with all your friends. You roll like thunder.
There's some really interesting things going on in my left ear in the production that I can't even figure out what it is, but it's very interesting. There's a cloudiness almost. Clouds. And it's a song called Thunder. Interesting.
Down ain't been the same since you left with all your friends. You roll like thunder when you come crashing in. Regattas in the week, that's why
Strengths.
you're visiting. You act like fucking Mr. Brightside when you're with all your friends. But I know what you like when the party ends. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait.
What? Do what? Oh, I'm thinking the worst. And then there's like that string like it's so eerie and dark. And now I'm thinking the worst. Just do what, Lana? What is he gonna do? You act like fucking Mr. Brightside when you're with all your friends, but I know what you're like when the party ends. Just do it. Do what?
Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait.
Oh, it's so eerie. Do you feel it? Goosebumps.
You roll like thunder, pouring all your drinks. The party's lit and you, my friend, half cut when it begins. You roll like thunder, you're trying to catch that wind, that lightning in the bottle, that moonbeam in your hand. And you try to see the bright side when each new day begins. But you're not satisfied at the rainbow's end. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait. I don't wanna wait. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait.
Sorry, I think we're talking about like just do it, like just break up with me, just leave, just like, right? But it like her not telling us and then hearing that, like it just, your mind wonders. And then we're talking about, I mean, it's a metaphor, spare your blade. But fuck, she had me very worried, and I'm not sure if it's what I love about art. It's all up for interpretation, but this one made me, think the worst. And it might still be that, but I think it also just might be, just don't wait. Just like kind of do your blow up and leave. Because if you're on fire, you're on fire. Just keep burning till rain. Yeah, like eventually you'll go out. Naturally. Baby, keep me ablaze. Oh, no, no. Honey, if you're on fire, you're on fire. Just keep burning. Keep me alive. Spare your blade.
Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait. If hello just means goodbye, then honey, better walk away. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait.
I love the production on this one. I love the production on this one. Top tier for production. It's got like a kind of 60s, 70s vibe again. I know she's already played with some of that before, but it's that again. And then, oh man, and those strings and that violin is so eerie, the way it's being used.
Goodbye, baby, better walk away. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait. 'Cause I don't wanna wait. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait. If you're on fire, you're on fire. You should just keep burning.
That's very interesting. I hope she talks about that one in that 2-hour live stream, because that one could mean so many different things in my head. I loved it. I loved the production of that one, and the lyrics were stunning. The metaphors were amazing. I just want to know more. I want more information from her. Okay. Wildflower Wildfire. An interesting duality. I have a feeling this is an important one. I love the piano stuff on this record. You know how I love a piano. Yeah, so shut up and listen to it, but I'll do it again. Sorry. I just get real excited.
Here's the deal, 'cause I know you want to talk about it. Here's the deal, I promise you like a million tomorrows. Here's the deal, what I can promise is all I down like a bed of wildflowers, and always make the sheets smell like gardenias wild at your feet, and I nourish you hazily, baby. I've been do my best never to turn into something that burns, 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 like the others, baby, burns, burns, burns.
I've been saying this. She's been saying this. And so to hear her come out and say it explicitly, it's the kerosene line again. From Cinnamon Girl, kerosene in my hands. You make me mad, I'm fire again. But she doesn't want that. She just wants to be a fucking wildflower. I get it. I get it. There's a Leo in me too. Sorry. It's just like, my thoughts are just like, blah, blah, blah. It just feels like, it's like, just let me be my soft, romantic, beautiful self. Appreciate that. But it also just feels like, because this person, she's like, to this person, she's basically like, I'll do my best never to turn into something that burns, burns, burns. Like, so it's like, it feels like she's trying to let go of some of those things in the past that maybe would have made her quick to burn, because she doesn't want to do that. Hot fire, hot weather, hot coffee, I'm better with you. It's strange, but it's true, darling, not to turn into a wildflower. Wildfire to light up your night. I can light your night up with something different. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a wildfire. It can be a wildflower. I love that idea.
Here's the deal, 'cause I know you want to talk about it. Here's the deal. You say there's gaps to fill in, so here's the deal. My father never stepped in when his wife would rage at me, so I ended up awkward but sweet. Later than hospitals, stand still on my feet, comfortably.
I mean, that is just a different kind of abandonment wound. It sounds like her relationship with her father is amazing, and that makes me so happy, and it sounds like they've, like grown together, and that is beautiful. But that wound is still significant. That's still an abandonment wound, right? My father never stepped in. And then, I mean, the mom, like, is just another story, obviously. Another level. So I ended up awkward but sweet. Yeah, me too. Awkward but sweet. Comfortably numb, but with lithium came poetry. It's like she's sitting down with this person that she loves and being like, let's talk about it then. I'll tell you where my issues come from. This is what happened to me. This is what I'm dealing with. And I am actively dealing with it, but these are wounds. These are wounds that I continue to heal from day by day. And I'm not perfect, but I'm laying it all on the line here for you. I'm telling you why I am the way I am. This hurts.
I ended up awkward but sweet.
I have chills.
hospital, stand still on my feet, comfortably numbered with lithium came poetry, and baby I've been running on Star Trek 5Es for so long I wouldn't know how cruel the world was. Weather.
That's like the escapism, right? The star drip, like the hope and the connection to something bigger always. It's like she always needs this connection to something bigger so that she can not always be grounded in reality, because being grounded in reality hurts sometimes. And of course she's done all that work of grounding now, but I do feel like she's talking about that, all the different ways that she has escaped this shitty reality.
Coffee, I'm better, so I turn, but I learn not to turn into a wildfire to light up your night with only my small lighthouse. Baby, I'm like a wildfire. I live on sheer willpower. I promise that nothing will burn you. Nothing will burn. Like it is, baby, burn, like it is, baby, it's you from whom I've learned. It's you from whom
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, I don't even have anything to say about that. That, I think I've said everything that I already wanted to say about that. Stunning. I love that last line. It's you from whom I learn. I love that. Okay. Nectar of the Gods. Ooh, that's pretty.
What cruel world is this, nectar of the gods? Heroin, gold in my
Gold.
veins, you in my thoughts.
Ooh.
I'm on the freeway racing at 1,000,000 and I just can't stop. I call you up twice, hang up the phone, call again, I wanna talk. I get wild on you, baby. I get wild and fucking crazy like you never knew.
This is stunning. I was getting wrapped up, again, this happens and it's fine. We can go back. It's not a big deal. I get wrapped up in sometimes in just like it sonically. I was like trying so hard to focus on the words, but I was enjoying it musically, and so I kind of just, anyways, I want to go back to the lyrics and listen to it again this time to hear what she's actually saying. I really like the sound of it so far, though. It was bringing me to another world.
What cruel world is this, nectar of the gods?
Cruel world.
Heroin, gold in my veins, you in my thoughts. I'm on the freeway racing at 1,000,000 and I just can't stop. stop. I'll call you up twice, hang up the phone, call again, I wanna talk. I get wild on you, baby. I get wild and fucking crazy like you never knew. I get wild on you, baby. I get wild and fucking crazy like the color blue.
Okay.
What sweet world is this, honey, on the vine? School kid dreams came true, then passed in the night.
Ooh.
I used to dream about people like you, now I don't know why. I used to sing about people like you, not just get high. I get wild on you, baby. I get wild and fucking crazy like you never knew. I get wild on you, baby. I get wild and fucking crazy like the color blue.
I have chills from this one.
I get wild on you, baby. I get wild, fucking crazy like you never knew. I get wild on you, baby. I get wild, fucking crazy like the color blue. California, homeland of the gods. Once I found my way, but now I am lost.
When you're going through these big internal changes and you're kind of facing your shadow and you're feeling these emotions again and actually allowing yourself to kind of deal with this shit, the process isn't linear, right? It's spiral up. Talk about this all the time because I really believe it, at least from my experience of growing and changing. It's always that way. So things like where you feel like in California, homeland of the gods, like where I once, like that's where I found my way years ago, now I'm lost again. And that literally just means you're kind of leveling up, you're growing and you're changing, but there's always growing pains. And I feel like this song feels like that, those growing pains. Yeah, she's living her dream, and she doesn't maybe like how she's behaving sometimes, but she's like seeing it. She's reflecting on herself where maybe, 10 years ago, maybe she wouldn't have done that in the same way, Beautiful. Stunning song. Okay, Living Legend. Oh, it's haunting.
Blackbirds will sing in the same key as you play in the shoes that I bought you. And sweet baby Jane don't know a thing about my songs, but she knows I'm a monsoon. And baby, you, all the things you do and the ways you move send me straight to heaven. Baby, you, what you never knew, what I never said, is you're my living legend.
I have no idea. I don't know what we're talking about, but it almost feels like... I don't know, I'm gonna keep going. I have thoughts, but let's keep going.
Hipsters will sing just like a dream in Chennai or the back Brooklyn Bayou, but you never cared about my name, and darling, I never meant to defy you, but baby, you, all them things you do and those ways you moved send me straight to heaven. And baby, you, I never said to you.
It almost feels like she's talking to herself. And I think that's why I didn't want to say it, because it sounds a bit loony and it's probably not true. Maybe she is talking to a specific person. Like, it's framed like it could be talking to like a lover or someone, but it just feels like, and again, it's probably me projecting because I'm doing a whole hell of a lot of like inner child work and stuff like that, but it just feels like when you go through the process of accepting yourself and loving yourself, sometimes, especially when you have wounds at childhood, sometimes you have to talk to that little girl that was hurt and appreciate her because she lived and survived through things so that you could run. You know, she walked so you could run, kind of thing. And it almost feels like that. But again, I realize I'm probably way off, and that's fine. But that's how it's speaking to my soul in this moment, and that's beautiful.
You really are my living legend. I got guns in the summertime and horses too. Guns in the summertime and horses too. I never meant to be bad or unwell. I was just living on the edge, right between heaven and hell, and I'm tired of it.
The layering on that was really interesting.
All the things you do and the ways you move send me straight to heaven. And baby, you, what I never said to you is you really are my living legend.
there's so much more to discover in that one, I could tell you that. Like I said, I don't know. I could be completely off. I probably am, but that's how it resonated with me for the first listen here. And I hope that she talks about this one in that Instagram live, because again, this one's very interesting to me. It's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, because I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I'm not 100% confident that I know what we're talking about here, but beautiful. An absolutely beautiful song. Okay, Cherry Blossom. We're getting to the end here. Holy crap. 3:13.
What you don't tell no one, you can tell me. Little ghost tall tan like milk and honey.
Pretty.
You're very brave and very free. I push you high, cherry blossom on your sycamore tree. What you don't tell no one, you can tell me. Swing it high like Jesus, wild and free. Dandelions in your hair, baby. You're very brave, and there's much to see. I push you high, cherry blossom on your sycamore tree. What you don't tell no one, you can tell me. And when you're scared, I'll be right here. You feel
It feels like the same thing. Or it's a little literal interpretation, and that just seems wild, but whatever, it is what it is. It doesn't matter to me. But for me, it feels like reparenting yourself, especially saying it's a cruel, cruel world multiple times. In this song, in the last song, in Cruel World, where we were talking about her addiction, she's teaching us how to reparent ourselves. That's what I'm getting. Again, I don't know, guys, okay? I'm just giving you what I'm getting from it, and that's what I'm getting from it. But I'm really interested to see because you guys said there's a 2-hour, like, I'm just so interested, because, like, it really feels like that to me, but again, might be something totally, I might just be out of the freaking loop here.
Mommy is there. It's a cruel world, but we don't care. 'Cause what we've got to share.
Beautiful. I love that line.
What you don't tell no one, you can tell me. Little ghost blonde hair with lemonade tea. There's much to learn and so much to see. I push you high, Angelina, on your sycamore tree. What you don't tell no one, you can tell me.
Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. But again, it It could be a real little girl we're talking about in her life, and that's fine if it is. I personally am going to use that. It's like those exercises that that you can do. You can do journaling where you write a letter to, your 5-year-old self and, tell them how proud you are of them and how much you love them. And it just feels like that to me. But again, it's probably me projecting, and that's fine. Like I said, art is for how you want to let it touch your soul, and that's how it touches my soul. But I am interested to hear like what she says about it, because like I said, it could be I'm totally fine with being completely wrong. But that's how I'm going to use it in my life. Okay, wow, how are we at the end already? This has been such a wild ride, this one. Ups and downs, just like how my life is going right now. But ultimately beautiful and sweet. Sweet Carolina.
Don't have to write.
Like, am I crazy? I just talked about writing a letter to your inner child. Are we doing it again? I'm going nuts. I've lost it. We need to go back to, what was that song where we were losing it? Black Bathing Suit. That's where I am. I'm gonna have a crash out. I don't know what's going on.
Me a letter. 'Cause I'll always be right here, closer to you than your next breath, my dear.
It's like
we love every
how she would have loved. It's like it feels like, and maybe I'm wrong again, but it feels like the reparenting, right? So it's like what she needed, what she actually needed from a mother, she is giving to herself now. This is what she needed, or at least that's what it feels like to me right now. I could be off my rocker, and that's fine if I am.
We love every hair on your head, love you like God loves you. And you say that you're scared, my babe, I'm prepared for having the baby.
I was just thinking now that it's called Sweet Carolina, but isn't her sister's name Caroline Chuck, right? So, like, maybe it's also a way of her kind of helping to parent her sister as well, in a way too. I don't know. There's lots of things it could be. It's very beautiful.
And you say that you're scared, my babe, I'm prepared for having the baby blues. Baby blues, baby blues. If things ever go wrong, just know this is your song, and we love you. You name your babe Lilac Heaven.
Oh, so maybe her sister was pregnant.
iPhone 11, crypto.
Did her sister have a baby, perhaps? This is really sweet. It sounds like it is a song for her sister, which is really sweet. I will find out, like I said, in the live Instagram. I'm sure we'll find out more, especially about this one. So that's pretty cool.
Forever screams your stupid boyfriend. Fuck you, Kevin.
Yeah.
We love every freckle you have. We love you like God loves you. If you're ever stressed out, just dance in the night. If you get those baby blues, baby blues, baby blues. If things ever go wrong, just know this is your song, and we love you.
So beautiful.
Pink slippers all on the floor, and woven that's over the door. It's as close as we'll get to the dream that they had in the one night 60s. And Jason is out in the lawn, and he power washes every time things go wrong. If you're stressed out, just know you can dance to your song, 'cause we got you. If you
That's so
get
pretty.
the blues, baby blues. Just know this is your song, it'll live on and on, way past me and you. If you get the blues, baby blues.
So pretty.
You've got us, we've got you, so there's nothing to lose, and we love you.
Oh, you can hear her smile
Write me a
in
letter,
that.
I'll always be
That's so
right
sweet.
here, closer to you.
You can hear her
than
smile.
your
That was stunning. I need to
next
hear it again.
breath. So there's nothing to lose, and we love you.
That's
So
love.
write me a letter, I'll always be right here, closer to you than your next breath, my dear.
That was stunning. Beautiful. I'm going to listen to track 1 before we finish up here. 333. That, yep. Thanks for the confirmation. Pearl. I'm almost done, honey.
I guess you could call it textbook. You got a Thunderbird, my daddy had one too. Let's rewrite his story, I'll do this dance with you. You know I'm not that girl, you know I'll never be. Maybe just the way we're different could set me free. Everywhere, screaming Black Lives Matter in the crowd, by the old man river. And I saw, you saw who I am. God, I wish I was with my father. He could see us in all our splendor, all the things I couldn't want for him. I screamed for them. I screamed for them. Old Man River keeps rolling, with or without him. Old Man River keeps rolling, without him on my own man. Old Man River keeps rolling.
Keep it moving, babe. But that's a really confusing song, especially just like starting the album that way. But I think now that I've listened to it all, now it makes absolute perfect fucking sense. And I was right to be confused, in my opinion. I think she was confused. I think it seems like she was ending, like, it's like you're figuring out what the fuck went wrong when something ended. When you're at separation with someone maybe that you thought was gonna be it. And then you're going through all these things and trying to make sense of it all, and you're lost. You're honestly lost. And then that's when you start digging deep inside, and that's kind of what she did from the rest of the album, right? And then she did find a lot more love and self-acceptance, but also like pain, and she's digging in these things that maybe she hasn't expressed before, at least publicly. But Old Man River keeps rolling. It makes a whole hell of a lot more sense now. That was a very confusing first track, and I'm glad that I pushed through my frustration of feeling lost, so I could go on that journey with her. That was beautiful. But man, I was ready to stop. I was ready to be like, there's something wrong with me. I'm not getting it, and I gotta do it another day. And the funny thing is I would have come back tomorrow and been like, I still don't know what's going on. Listen to the album, Val, and maybe you'll figure it out, right? And I did say, I was like, there's a lesson in here for me, and I'm glad that I continued on. That was I don't even know. That was stunning. What an experience. That's what I'll say about this one. Like, different, a really different experience than a lot of the albums that I've done for her, but I loved it. But it was intense and heavy, and I think I'm gonna love it even more the more I listen to it. But yeah, there was some wild stuff in there, some absolutely wild stuff in there that was beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in there that I have a feeling this is one that I need to listen to multiple times, and well, you'll hear. You'll hear in the tier ranking when we do that in a few weeks. You'll hear how these songs have touched me, because it is that type of album that it's going to take more than one listen. Like, even just listening to track 1 again for a second time now, completely different song for me than when I first listened to it. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. I'm so happy to share this first reaction with you. It was up and down. It was up and down the way my life is. Lana always seems to align with how things are going, and this was no different. So it was a beautiful experience, and I'm so happy to share it with you. Thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. It's truly been life-changing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and day, and I will see you for the next video. Bye.